Hello, we are back from technical difficulties.
Yeah, just a slight technical malfunction. This game has a tendency to crash sometimes, so we'll try and play it off as best we can. But
Mm.
for a first time, it was kind of like, whoa, I didn't expect that. So we were in Redstone Mines, so we'll go back, try it
Yep,
again. So, all right, attempt two.
we got it.
Yeah, second time's a charm. But I forget what we were even talking about, but we can.
Uh, yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I had to look back, but we just off the cuff talk about something else, I guess.
Mm.
Uh, let's see. I will say this though, for a game that's supposed to be like a Minecraft, just a dungeon crawler with a Minecraft not skin but Minecraft theming, it actually visually is a very pretty game because I mean it
Yeah.
you go through like did the different environments, the redstone, crystals, everything
Hmm.
looks like you're literally in a map. So I mean it's
Hmm.
they did a really good job with this. And I will say since Microsoft has taken over, yeah, some of the microtransaction stuff is but I mean it's literally there really isn't much to Minecraft other than the skins and there's
Hmm.
maps and things like that. I mean if you pay $5 or $6 for skins, it's not like it's not like paying for an entire other game with EA, an EA style DLC where it's you get a quarter of a game and then had to pay another
Hmm.
$60 for like the working game. So
Hmm.
that's a second shots fired shots fired story, or shots fired comment this go round.
EA, if you want to sponsor us,
You have to
in the
give us
bag.
nine. You'll have to give us a 9.99 sponsorship DLC in order for me to even consider that request.
Hmm.
So nah.
Wish you were drinking GFuel right now.
Oh my gosh, that's
Just so I
that.
can segue.
Yeah, no, we are talking about getting. I am gonna get you a starter pack for G Fuel,
Mm.
just so you can give me your input on some of the starter flavors. Um, I think I'm really enjoying the my new, I guess, the G Fuel, because it's I have, now that I have like a plethora of flavors, there's only one that I really don't like, or maybe
Mm.
two, and they're all in the starter kit.
Uh,
So, but it's all just personal preference. I mean, G Fuel doesn't make bad flavors. I haven't had one. I think the only one that I've ever heard that everyone just doesn't like is the Sanic chili dog flavor. That's about the only one
oh,
that I've heard is awful. Is
I mean, the name comes from a parody of Sonic, so I would assume that isn't good.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, I mean I think it's intentionally bad though for
Yeah.
uh for uh for a reason, because I mean Sonic it's a MS Paint Sonic. I mean it's not really meant to be like the real the real thing. It's a whole thing's a meme, and that's the reason why they made the flavor was as a meme, because it was like I think it was like an April Fool's joke, that
Hmm.
they even teased it, and then it came to existence, and then it was received, and I think people that have G Fuel sponsorships, a few of them got it and did reviews on it, and it was awful. Because I mean, granted, I mean, they don't really have like food flavors. They have desserts that are very good, like the peach cobbler.
Hmm.
If you have G Fuel, and you drink it, I mean, feel free to post in the comments what your favorite flavor is,
Yeah,
and I mean,
absolutely.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that drink it, and if not, I mean, it's highly encouraged. I mean, it's very good stuff, and they make a very quality product. I know that there's other like there are other brands out there like Sneak and I I forget. There's another one that's another big one. But I've had G Fuel, and I've literally I've had the cans and everything else, and I think the only thing I haven't had is like the crystals or whatever that they have now. But
I
um,
think I had the blue one at your wedding. I don't remember which one it was, but I
oh,
had a
you
G Fuel at your wedding.
yeah, you had the rainbow sherbet can.
Oh
Or,
yeah, yeah.
or or raging gummy fish, one of the two.
I
My
think it
dad
was
bought.
sherbet.
Yeah, the sherbet is a really is one of those flavors that I really enjoy. It's a very
Yeah.
I refer to that one as a very chill flavor. It's one of those ones where like if you're playing like a game like this for instance, that you don't really need to have like an intense flavor like hype sauce or something like that.
Yeah.
You just drink that and it's a very you're in for a very chill evening. Um, I think that's oh jeez, I forgot that there were so many guys in there. Um, the it you when you get some working on it you'll understand because it's some good stuff. I mean, like I said, you had the rainbow sherbet can at the wedding and you really liked it. So I mean, it would be different if like you had the rainbow sherbet can at the wedding, you didn't like it, and then I wouldn't really bother with it because I mean, if you don't like rainbow sherbet, I mean, I don't really think you're gonna like any of them because sherbet's kind of
What
like
are
a
you?
yeah. Well, sherbet's kind of like rainbow sherbet is kind of like the standard of chill, consistent flavors in the G Fuel universe, as I refer to it. They have some pretty good flavors. I mean they have some pretty good stuff. I can get behind that 100%.
As you
Um,
guys can see, he's a lot more versed in the lingo of G Fuel than I am.
well, yeah, I mean I have G Fuel almost every day. I mean that's like I don't drink. I mean I have energy drinks to work because I don't drink coffee, so I do that. And I mean, I really enjoy the flavor, and so does Tori. Tori enjoys she drinks it for just the flavor because caffeine doesn't tend to affect her, as she says. But it's some good stuff. I mean, I was given it for the first time when I went to San Diego Comic Con, and it was. I mean, it really. I mean, I'm not gonna say like one of those people like G Fuel changed my life, but I mean, it's one of those. It was one of those products like I've had it, and I'm like, wow, I really have to have that because it's really good. And then I like what is it? Like I have like 15 tubs now of the stuff. I mean, yeah. I mean, I only really buy it on like BOGOs so I can get more bang for my buck. But if there's a flavor out there that like is coming out that's like I have to have it, if I'm not like in like a bad spot financially, I'll get it. But it's kind of hard whenever you're on your own having to pay bills and you have a car part addiction like myself. You have to prioritize if you want to burn your money on a car part or burn your money on G Fuel or pay a bill. Usually I go with paying the bill as a responsible adult should.
I'd wager that's a good choice.
Yeah, I can't be like, well, we can't live this month because I spent all my money on G Fuel. I mean, yeah, that sounds great for a partnership, but G Fuel is not going to send me money to pay my rent over a sob story. It's not the way. That's not the way that works. But I will tell you this: the most exciting thing I've done is when me and Tori did our little cross-country road trip back to the safe house, which is the code word for my apartment. We we went to a Sheetz gas station and hit the G Fuel motherload, and I have it on video when I found it, and I can send it to you so you can put it in if you want. But I found like it had almost every flavor. And to include the Sheetz exclusive flavor, which is like red licorice, which wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't terrible, and it was great. I found like that was like one of the more memorable parts of the drive down. Not to mention that I figured out that U-Haul, has a speed speed cap. I didn't think it was true, but it does. It has a speed cap. At 70 miles an hour. If you're curious if a U-Haul does in fact cap out and top out going down hills, it does at 70 miles an hour. It will not go any faster than that. Food for thought.
Don't all cars have speed caps?
Not always.
Huh.
I mean, they have like where they're where the engine literally cannot put out any more power. But I mean, but they have some cars have governors, and typically stock vehicles have limiters. But if once you like, I'm gonna use some terminology. Basically, people that speak car will understand. Basically, when you get your computer tuned, your tuner will take the information from the from the vehicle's computer and basically tune that out, and like it's basically because basically a car is it's basically a computer. Once you program it out, it's it won't it forgets to cap the engine out, and it's it'll do that. I was staggering there because I went down, but no, it your tuner or whoever you have to program your computer for you will typically take that out. So it's yes to answer your question, but on my vehicles, no, because I'd get that taken out because I like going fast.
Also, what's a governor?
Basically, it's a device that keeps the speed at a certain point. So, like, for instance, I'll explain it in the terms of the U-Haul. The U-Haul is a company that doesn't want people taking their vehicles, like what I was doing, and basically speeding the whole way down, because it reduces the longevity of their vehicle because it provides more engine wear. Because if I'm going topping the thing out at like 120 miles an hour, that's not good for them because I could damage their vehicle, and it's not practical. Basically, it's either it's either a governor by physical means or electronically. Typically, it's done electronically. The computer will not allow the throttle or the sensors to go past a certain engine speed. So it's very sophisticated. So
I think I know what I'm going to title this episode.
what?
Car Talk with Connor.
Yeah, car talk with me. Yeah.
And for those of you wondering, I'm not very educated with cars. So.
Well, it's. I mean, I wasn't whenever I first got mine. I had to learn because I mean, you've seen my vehicles that I drive. I mean, I've had to literally learn every when you buy something old. Typically, you have to learn how to work it in almost every every way imaginable. Because typically, when you have something old, dealerships won't touch it, and it's you're pretty much on your own for support. I forgot the boss battle music on this game is exceptionally good.
Yeah. Very ominous.
Very. He got
maybe intense.
Yeah, very intense, but he got riggedy wrecked. So, moving on.
Can't deal with the shady legs.
Nope.
I don't know anything about that.
I took his kneecaps out.
And I meant to say shady wheels. Oh man.
That's fine. It's fine.
I cut myself short.
No.
You actually killed him.
Yeah, it's fine. I just actively pursued him and then just proceeded to just hit him until he stopped moving. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, I forget, like, this sword has that perk, and, like, I just keep, like, swinging my sword and taking damage. I forgot that I had that, so I have to remind myself that that is a thing that this thing does. So this is another boss battle.
The sound, I've already said this, but the sound you do with the red thing, it sounds just like something out of an anime.
No. You're talking about the totem?
Yeah, the totem. And I'm dead.
I gotcha. he didn't last very long.
Ah.
I don't know if like the perk on mine. Yeah, my bad. I completely forgot to tell you. Um, and we made it to the end. Yay! Um,
That was fast.
oh yeah, absolutely. Um, it forgot what I was saying.
Uh, Thanks. So did I.
Yeah, I completely forgot where I was going because I don't know why I just got sidetracked. Dang. The dang. I'm completely blanking, and I was just like mid sentence and just stopped.
We were talking about cars, and then we went on to something else.
I
And
yeah, and I can't even remember what we were talking about.
I said something about anime.
Oh yeah, no, you were saying about the redstone thing, not the totem sounding like something from anime, and I said the guy
Mm-hmm.
didn't really last long, and I was talking about that perk on my sword. There
Mm.
we go. I was talking about the perk on my sword. I'm not really sure if it works, how it works with a whether it's illagers are just the pillagers, or is it all enemies summoned by the arch illager? I'm not entirely sure.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. There's probably a chest in here. Oh, hello.
Uh,
Oh, that's Ancient Hunt. Okay,
oh. Uh,
cool. This
what's
is
that?
that's that thing I was telling you that we got notification for. We have to have stuff to like wager. We
Mm.
can try that later. But we can like devote like an entire episode to that, or episode or two to that. But it's like a
Sweet.
wager thing. It's like you can get like extra enchantments and stuff. I've never done it. It's something new.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never done it. So uh, there's something here that I'm kind of interested in, but the the enchantments aren't that good, and I don't really know if by um I mean, it might be worth the purchase. I have a lot of emeralds. I'll just get it.
Uh,
Yeah, let me see here. Let's equip that and see.
Got a power bow. That is weaker than the bow I have.
Oh, this thing has radiance. Okay, that's really helpful.
What's radiance do?
It basically it heals. It heals everyone in the area. I'll tell you what. I'll throw that in my I'll throw this mace into my blacksmith and just see if it can get better. We'll see what it can do. Check and see if there's anything else. Oh, okay. The sickles, those are quick attack. I have a lot of rapid crossbows, but none of them are like this thing. Sometimes it comes down to if the enchantments are good, because like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can get like different like items, but like if it comes down to like if the enchantments are just good on what you have now, it's almost not worth upgrading. Because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it really doesn't matter too much. Like I rocked a rapid crossbow in my other character that had the bomb enchantment that basically it was a legend or an exotic, or it was a unique rapid crossbow that had explosive arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it just decimated everything. I mean it was just you would just hold down the fire button and just absolutely wreck everything. So it was more fun to use than what I initially had thought. It was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I'm gonna switch out that updraft thing. I'm gonna use this corrupt beam, the beacon. So try that out.
What's the beacon do?
So I'll demonstrate. I have enough souls. Watch our little dummy here.
You can
Yeah, it's like something like
turn
Dragon
into
Ball Z.
Goku?
Yeah, it's like a Dragon Ball Z.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Dang.
I didn't want to butcher that. So now I think we can go Fiery Forge, because Desert Temple I think is something different.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go to Fiery Forge because High Block Halls is the next actual mission. So
Sweet. Let's do it.
yeah, because I think we were supposed. Actually, I think we're good. I think it's Redstone Mines. And then yeah, I think Desert Temple is a mission we need to do. So let's go. We'll go to We'll go to next.
Sweet.
I think we might be doing them
Well,
out of order, but I can't remember. Like I know we kind of messed up by going going the order that we're going in, but uh, I just want to make sure we're geared up before we get to the last boss battle.
mm, I'm juggling in my mind whether I should blur out this random factoid that I already told you last night.
But go ahead, I guess share.
Okay, well, there was I can't even, I read an article on this once, but there was a woman who cooked who baked stuff with the yeast from her own yeast infection.
Oh that was gross. Yeah, I do remember you saying that. I was part of the night last night that like my brain like tuned out because I didn't want to hear that, and like I think it's gonna do it again. It's like gonna like
Ugh.
that's gonna like alt delete that out of my brain because that's disgusting. I don't know why anybody would do that.
I can't remember. I think she said it tasted good, and she planned on
Doing it again.
doing it again. So.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, no, I will say this. Judging from the fact, that the internet, like I've said before, the internet is a crazy place. I mean, we had it for a while there. We had that lady that used, Gorilla Glue in her hair and then sued Gorilla Glue and got a whole bunch of money. And then somebody else did it. Yeah, it was crazy for a little while there. It was like people were just trying to sue companies for just dumb stuff. It really didn't make any sense why they did what they did, but they did it. And like basically Gorilla Glue, if you've ever looked at the packaging, it says to not put it on your skin. And your scalp would constitute, as part of your skin. And basically, like in Gorilla Glue's own packaging, basically like disputed her entire lawsuit because she violated what it was actually meant to be done, meant to do. It was ridiculous. But I think she actually ended up suing them. I don't know if she won, but like she had to go to the emergency room.
She did.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can't remember. It was covered on the internet. It was covered on the news for a while. But it was kind of like she was suing for like the emergency room visit that she had to go because they had to like I don't know if it was like acetone or something, but they had to like use like that wasn't acetone, but it was something like that, like something you use to like strip like really high level chemicals off of her. And they had to use it on her scalp, and they had to like cut part of her hair off, they really messed her up to get this stuff off of her. But she did it to herself, and then sued them. But even though she did it, but the thing was, is like she tried to sue for it messing up, but on the bottle it says that it wasn't used for the intended purpose, so they really weren't responsible for what happened per se. It's just
I don't think she could have won with that.
She tried, I think.
I'm sure she tried.
Yeah, it was just kind of like you read the story and it's like really. But I mean, we live in a day and an age now where kids for challenges were, and I can say that I guess now since I've broken that threshold and now am considered an adult, that children were doing the whole Tide Pod thing, and now the Tide
Yep.
Pods have the containers and the warnings on them for the kids to not eat them. But I mean, you had people doing that, which it's
And
one of those,
bleach.
yeah, that too. But I mean, the thing is like, it's, I don't know if that stuff has gotten worse since TikTok and or Musically and all that, or I forget what TikTok was called before then, but all those apps and everything came to exist and got big. It's just like people do anything for internet stardom and fame. They will literally like our conversations about us in fourth grade permanently maim
Mm-hmm.
themselves not for street cred but for internet cred points.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's just the fact that we grew out of that and don't care anymore, or
Mm-hmm.
that's internet fame and stardom is just that more important than your physical health. I don't know. I don't value it that way because I don't really need to have me in the hospital, but I have like a million updates on me like permanently maiming myself or crashing my car for internet fame because yeah, it gives you the shock and awe value, but you just ruined, you just crashed your vehicle or, permanently destroyed have permanently injured yourself and have
Or
to like,
died.
yeah, or died on the worst of
Mm-hmm.
it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of crazy. Like that's the links people are going. Yeah, you got it. Oh, I thought you were gonna roll.
I did, just the wrong way.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot there was a door over here. And now we have I forgot we talked when we got the key the first time.
Mm.
That the key makes like Wario makes the same noise that you do, or the Wario noise. That at some point, yeah, there we go. That at some point during the playthrough, it was gonna get there, whether intentional or accidental.
Well, it's not. You gotta do it once. If you try to do it
Well,
multiple times.
well, yeah, you did. Well, you had it, and then you had to do it the second time, and then you botched it.
It's a me. I
Yeah,
can't. I don't know if I can do talking with it.
yeah. Well, anyway, we on the subject of Waluigi, the man who got shunned from Smash. Uh, why is that? Who knows? I know that was a big argument with the Smash community whenever this new one has dropped. That why isn't he in Smash? And then the internet picked it up and ran with it and made all those funny join Smash videos that are hilarious to watch. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
I feel like I'm a bit behind on things sometimes, but those are very funny to watch. Sometimes is the joins the brawl or joins the battle or whatever videos. They had the kids on Vine, the one that the kid that has God and anime on
Oh,
his side. They had him join the battle, and the yeah boy kid and some other stuff, and it was like that one was really funny.
I've seen a few of. I've seen a few of those. I think I walked into a boss battle.
Where are you down at?
The bridge with it's got like four bridges.
Oh,
The cross bridge, I guess.
oh, I'm in a
With
completely
the
different
water.
area. I think I'm in a completely different area. Yeah, hang on, let me see if I can get to you real quick. Ah, all right. I kept trying to get you. I completely botched it. All right,
Uh,
all right. Well, we'll try it again. I was in the other room. That's why I didn't see you. I didn't realize you were still out here.
I was gonna teleport to you, but it wasn't cooperating, so I tried to run and I ran into the wrong room. We got it though. Got it.
All right, he's dead. All right, over here.